Hey there, welcome back guys. Today we're going to be experimenting with the tascam portacapture 8. Had this for over a year now, and now there's some issues with the firmware. If you're having trouble with the firmware and updating it, this video will help you solve the firmware update issue on your Macintosh. On the PC it might be similar. You can follow along with the steps in the process and hopefully it works. If not, maybe reach out to them. There'll be a 1-800 number at the bottom of your screen here. Actually, their contact information, and just follow along. All right, so without any further ado, let's get started. Now you should be able to see me and everything else with it. All right, so what you want to do is you want to go to the link in your description for the tascam firmware that you can download onto your Mac or PC. I hope this works on your PC recently. So there it is. There's the firmware. That's what you should see. Okay. So move that over a little bit. Okay. And I'm going to click on the latest one because for me that works. You can see what you're going to get, what goodies are in the update that might work best for you. For me, I'm just going to keep it updated because it'll just work better with Sonoma. Apparently there were some glitches. As you can see, it downloaded and the little pop-up thingy popped up. I'm just going to go there, and there it is right there. I'm going to open it up and open it up again. See, that's the folder. Don't be intimidated by what's in there because all you need is the hashtag Porter X8 file. The other one is I'll just tell you what it is. It's an English version of the manual. If you open it, you'll see it's just in English, that's all. The one below it is a text version. Some people love text documents and aren't into the visual graphics experience, and one is in Japanese and one is in Japanese text. So that's all that is. It's in there. First you're like, oh my god, what is that? Which one do I take? Just the first one, hashtag Porter X8. Okay, so we're going to leave that like that. So now we're going to go into the tascam, right? And just click on the SD card image, okay? And what that's going to do is that's going to put this into a mode that'll let you you'll see on your desktop. So we can shrink this window here, and you should see the X8. See the X8? It's right there on my desktop. Not sure what that is, but we'll just get rid of that. Okay, so I'm going to open up the X8 folder, and then what you're going to do is from the X8 folder, open the utility folder, right? And just drag the hashtag Porter X8 folder, right? I'll just shrink that a little bit, into the utilities folder. Okay, so hopefully, yep, see, there it goes. But now wait for it to go ding, then you know that it, that it copied. All right, so now I'm just going to close it. Now what you want to do is eject it, disconnect, see that? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this off, okay, leave it connected, power off. Now what I'm going to do is when I turn it on, I'm going to hold the, just so you can see, I'm going to hold down the home button. There we go. I'm going to hold the home button and the record button at the same time, okay? Now watch. Turn it on. As soon as you see power on, hold the home button and record at the same time. Wait for it. Just keep holding it until this screen shows up. Okay, so now when you see this screen, you'll just click close. Okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to hopefully, nope, see, nothing. It didn't work. Interesting. So then what you could do is you can, that is the right build, mark key. Just maybe press it twice, nothing. All right, so then what you want to do is plug it out. Okay, and then just plug it back in again. And then wait for it. And then what you can do is maybe the USB cord doesn't need to be in while you're booting up, right? So let's plug it out because we saw the error. All right, and then press it. Nothing, because it booted up with an error, okay? So that could be one reason why. So we're going to shut it off, right? And then turn it on again, and now it should work. If it doesn't work, there's another, oh, whoops. Well, I waited wasn't fast enough. Okay, power off, power on. Hold down those two buttons. See? Okay, see, voila. Now it should work. We didn't get an error. Nope. File not found. That is really interesting. See? File not found. Okay, so now what we'll do is it's possible that sometimes during the error, if you get an error like that, what we'll do is we'll turn it on. You have to boot it up again and then drag the file in there. So if I look inside the utility folder, it might be gone. That should not happen. No, welcome back to everything that glitches. And this was the issue I ran into. So now we're going to fix it. You know why it happens, I don't know. Just click no on that, okay? And then we're going to, when the drive appears, so what you're going to do is you're going to go there. See, there, and now it should go into disk mode. Not disco, but disk mode. All right. All right. So now there it is, the X8. Open that up. Go to utility. See, it's gone. Where did it go? I copied it over. I was like, I swear I did. All right. So that's the glitch. So the glitch is if you have the USB-C connection there while you're rebooting in firmware mode, it deletes the file. Okay. So now I go back here, back into my downloads, or you could put it on your desktop, you know, so you don't have to go crazy doing this every time. Hopefully, in your case, it'll be one time. Put it in, wait for that ding. Okay. As soon as it goes ding, I'm going to close everything, close it, disconnect. Okay. Now pull it out. Okay, now that it's pulled out, now shut it off. Power off. Now turn it on and quickly hold down the power button. See, and we don't get any error. Now if I press here, file not found. That is so weird, right? So somehow it takes the firmware file, deletes it, and it's a bummer. Why that happens, I don't know. So now we're going to shut it off again. Take the battery out, do like a hard reset, let it purge its memory, and do that with the battery. Like pull it out, put it in. Okay. Now what we have to do is we have to go to tascam, turn it on. Okay. And after you turn it on, I'll show you what you need to do next. We will go to general settings. We're going to go to system and go to not file name, initialize, and select yes. Okay, that'll just initialize it, reset everything, and then we're going to go to settings again, system, and then we're going to initialize the SD card because something is glitchy. You could do a quick format, but let's just try erase in format, or let's try quick format, see what happens, right? What have we got to lose? Just time. But quick format is faster because when you do an erase, it does take longer, really long. And you think this quick is quick? Regular formatting takes longer, unfortunately. All right, so we'll let that do. See, it just did it. And just go to launcher again. So now I'm going to connect it again to the computer. Okay, just make sure it's connected. Hopefully this will work. And now, see, I got the, just select no. Is the AC adapter, oh, well, you know what? We said no before. Let's just say yes, right? All right, so now we're going to wait for it to load up on our desktop. Wait for it any minute, any day. It's a little slow in that sense. It's probably, of course, because we need to press this. And then now it'll appear any minute. And up there it is. See that? Okay. And then go to utility. And so now let's go find that folder again. See, there it is right there, 133. That's the latest one. But we're going to try something different this time. We're going to take it, right? Let it go into there. When it goes ding, we're going to eject it from the computer instead of letting it disconnect from here. Okay? So that we know. When you're in a Macintosh, when you throw something in the trash, it ejects it. So now we know it's ejected. But what we're going to do is now we're going to disconnect it again from there. So that's, we know that's disconnected. Let it do its thing. Okay? Now pull out the cord, because as you saw, we got an error before. Okay? Now we're going to shut it off. And after we shut it off, turn it on, and then quickly hold down the power button and the record button at the same time. Okay? There it is. Now it says Please push mark key. All right, I'm going to push the mark key. Battery low. Close. Oh, are you kidding me? Now I can't update because the battery is low and I can't connect it, but I've got an external power source. So if you have an external power source, do that because as you know, if you plug it back into the computer, it's not going to, you'll get that glitch. So I have an external power source at 100%, as you can see. Click OK. So now I should start update. There we go. And voila. So the battery can't be too low, but as you can see, this is how you override the error. This takes a little bit of time. It's erasing, it's updating. So now you know, either change the SD card, erase it and format it, or you decide which one's best, because if you have files on there that you want to keep, you're going to have to somehow transfer them somewhere else and then reformat the SD card. Or maybe you're okay with losing everything, you know, and that'll work just as well. I'm just going to hold it because I'm afraid if I put it down, the battery, the external power thing might, you know, glitch out on me, and the whole thing crashes in the middle of an update. You know, they always say, please make sure your batteries are 100% during your update, which they somewhat were, but it's fine. They ran a little low, but now you know how to fix your tascam portacapture 8 so that you can get video better than this. Not video, audio that's better than this. The erase process takes a little bit of time. You know, it can be a little bit intimidating, but patience is a virtue. And once you have it up and running, you'll be that much better off with the Mac OS X Sonoma. I don't even think they say OS X, right? Because it's now they have a name, Sonoma, El Capitan, or whatever. Now it's just Mac OS operating system. They, you know, changed names, and this drove me crazy. I couldn't figure it out. But hopefully this, you know, moving forward, you found this video, it can help you. And if this helps you, feel free to subscribe and remember to like the video, because anything I have trouble with, I will definitely make a video for. So it's not just going to be drone related stuff, but anything that will help you. Maybe you're podcasting your drone stuff and you have this mic and now you can't use it. Well, now you can. Or maybe you have this mic. I think there are a couple of videos I have on the DJI mic that will help you. Now it says erasing. See, I think I could put it down. Let's try and see. Oh no, I can't, because the battery is a little bit heavy, unless I had done it the other way. Okay, so that'll work. So I'll have to leave this plugged in and take it with me wherever I go. But you can see it's at 100%. And we have some more videos coming up in the lineup. I think the next video is going to be the U.S.A, putting that on and doing the motors. But first I want to see the difference between the footage in the two, 78, 79. Now it's moving faster. That's how you updates. Oh, now it's writing it. Are you kidding me? That's the longest erase ever. So it was like formatting, erasing, and then writing. So many different variables that it has to go through. So the process is a little bit different, you know, a little bit, you know, usually most updates don't take that long, but this is a really powerful microphone that gives you the audio you need, whether it's connected via XLR, which you'll see next in one of the other videos. There are many videos done on it that will probably be better than mine, because I've seen them online and it's just phenomenal. You can just follow. They go through all the now it's compare. But this is a really great mic if you can get it to work, when you get it to work. You know, and it has this little thing right here that you put on so that you can hold it underneath, but that brings it too close, right? Hopefully it didn't shut off, or maybe it did shut off, right? I guess it rebooted after it compared, unless, hopefully I didn't. Yeah, it looks like it did what it was supposed to do. It powered off, and now I can power it on again. Power on. Tascam portacapture 8. And then we can see what firmware it's running. If we go here, and if I go to system, and if I go to information, right? After I go to information, and then system again, as you can see, 1.33 build 190, and then version 1.0 build 10, okay? Which is great. And that's it. Oh, and then what you want to do is you want to go back and you want to go here. I believe it's in record settings, And if you're using this on your computer, right, you want to put, instead of 24-bit, they say 32-bit float is good for your podcasting. And if I have 48 kilohertz here, you want to make sure everything is 48. By default, the Action 4 is 48 kilohertz on the audio. The computer, it might be 44, but you want to make sure everything, and there's another video I have, I'll leave in the description, how to set your settings so they're all at 48, because I believe by default it's 44, and that can mess up your video if you're trying to sync the audio and it might not be sunk, which would mean you'd have to record it again or reformat it in some program like Audacity, or re-record it, like I said. Said it twice. All right, so yeah, I guess that's it. That is how you update your tascam portacapture 8 and fix the troubleshooting issues. As you can see, yes means no, no means yes, and it's confused. And you know, when you say no, when you should say yes, you know, somehow it's just overridden. And also, if you get into those, make sure it's not connected, because that causes the glitch too. And also make sure you you know, just follow the steps, but just know for you might be a different variable of the solutions that you've seen here, because not everything that works for me might work for you. But anyway, I hope that this video helped you and you're better able to have good audio for your video experience. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. And ideas for other videos. Remember to like and subscribe. And I'll see you all next time.